Well, today's Wake Up India special features none other than the star of Dhoom 3, Aamir Khan. However, we've also added a bonus with his wife Kiran joining in on this interview.
Now, Aamir and Kiran are among a galaxy of actors, businessmen and sports stars who feature in the latest India Today issue, The Power of Two. Here's what they had to say about their partnership.
I certainly think Aamir is a better filmmaker in terms of, he has so much more command over his craft. I've seen him work at close quarters, so I really felt that as a director, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, and I think he achieved it. He came very much closer to achieving what he set out to make than maybe I did. My film was a lot of experimentation for me, and while I learnt a lot and I did a lot, I can see a lot of my own, sort of shortcomings. And
actually, I don't know, I feel the same about her. I think her film was very good. It's, I believe, one of my best films that I've been part of. And two things that I feel about her, which are, one of the things is that this is her first film. We have to remember that this is her first film. When I made Tare Zameen Par, I've been around for, 20 years. The other thing, I think she's way better than me, or what I regard as very, very valuable, is that she's a writer herself. And so I'm not a writer. So when I see her writing and I see her bringing out characters and all of that, it amazes me. It makes me feel very proud, actually.
In fact, pressure doesn't come into it at all.
Not external pressure. There are other pressures that the worry of getting the film right, etc., etc. But
no, and also when we get into a project, actually, it's never pressure. It's always it's like adrenaline pumping. But I don't think because there's an expectation from the outside.
We have no idea if there's any expectation
I don't know.
of us working together. I've not even thought about it. There was a role in Dhubikart which I wanted her to do, the role of Yasmin.
Oh.
And Yasmin is the girl in the videotapes who my character Arun falls in love with and gets attracted to. And because I used to see her reading the script, and in her script reading she used to read out Yasmin's character as she did other characters, and I thought she was just unbelievable as Yasmin.
But how lucky we are that I didn't.
So Kriti, I think, did a wonderful job. She was absolutely fantastic in the role.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking away anything from what Kriti did. I think she was fantastic. But before Kriti came onto the scene, she tested a lot of girls, and I was like, why are you wasting your time? And you should just do the part yourself. Even otherwise, I've suggested to her that we should do a film together, because I think she's a fantastic actress, and I would really love to do a film with her.
I don't think I've never thought about film. I'm much more interested in making films. And
You scared to act with me?
Absolutely terrified. Oh God.
I'm hoping that'll kind of
the challenge
provoke her into saying.
Not me. Him challenges work perfectly. With me, I'd happily not pick up the gauntlet. I think it's inevitable. Living with someone certainly changes your view on the world. And I think Aamir has made me more inclusive of many ways of thought. He's very non-judgmental. I've always felt that he's broken down some of my sort of preconceived notions of things, and sort of helped me see the world, through less judgmental eyes, I feel.
I think she's helped me relax a bit and be less of a control freak and be a little more, I think happy is the right word about various things. So that's a big change for me, and I think that kind of seeps into everything else that I do.
I remember in the very beginning being very protective about Azad not being in the press at all, or not being in the media also, because I still feel for us, one of the things of concern is that he doesn't know who Aamir is. He's just Papa right now. He has never seen a film with Papa in it, or sort of he's been to film sets. He thinks that's really normal, going to a film set and people are shooting Papa. It's like normal. Yeah, that's what happens.
That's what happens
most
to
papas
most dads.
must be being shooting. Yeah, must be shooting.
Yeah.
So
I think I remember even with Junaid and Ira, Reena and I were very concerned that we don't want them to grow up with some chip on their shoulder, and you want them to be regular kids.
yeah.
So I think we kind of succeeded in doing that.
Absolutely. Those kids are absolutely great. I mean, completely grounded, regular kids.
And Reena and I used to discuss that, because he used to see me on TV sometimes, Junaid, and then when we would go out in the car, my car would get mobbed with people. So he was like wondering, what are these people like? What are they shouting about? What's happening? And then it took him a while to realize that everything is aimed at Papa. So he figured that there's something here
up with
which
Papa.
is slightly different.
I wonder at what point they got it. I mean, I wonder when they made that connection. I'm not sure. But this
doesn't make that connection
no.
yet.
He thinks that most people must be getting mobbed. We went to Assam and there were like people lined on the street for the much of the whole, like kilometers. And outside the hotel there was such a crush that Aamir had to stand on the car, and Azad was put on someone's shoulders to see this, and he was like, okay, that's awesome, like everyone's so happy to see us, So I think he was, happy to wave, thinking it must be for all of us or something, this must be how people are greeted. But yeah, I'm kind of keen that he be sort of prepared, and because it's a very big shift for a child, one to have. It is a difficult thing, so which is why I feel Junnu and Ira are really great kids, because having such a famous and such an adored person as your father can be tricky. I mean, it's very difficult for a child's own identity and self-esteem, and their own sort of connection with the people around them. And they're really touchwood great kids. So I would really like that for Azad as well. I mean, I want him to.
I remember.
Junaid took the train to college every day. He's like every other kid in Bombay.
Yeah, he uses public transport.
Yeah, the kids are completely regular. So I hope that we manage it with Azad.